I'm going to show you how to walk through a list. And in particular, I'm going to do a little slideshow app. You've got 3 pictures. I've already loaded the media. There are 3 different picture files. You've got a next button. When you click on next, you kind of want to walk to the next picture. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the blocks editor. I've already set up this list. Okay, it's a variable called image files, and it's got the names of all the pictures. And if you'll notice, these names have to exactly match the media names over here. Okay, in fact, you can see the media names in the blocks editor as well. Okay, so I need to walk through. I need to keep track of where I am in the list. Okay, so I'm going to add a new variable, and I'm going to call it index. So index it's going to start off as 1, and that just means that I am on the first picture. In fact, we're showing Coit Tower to start, right? In my designer, I've already said, look, the image is going to show Coit Tower when the app starts. Okay, so my index is kind of just tracking that. I'm on number 1. Okay, now my when next button dot click. So when the user clicks next, I want to move to the next picture. I want to show Golden Gate Bridge, then Alcatraz. And I don't care what files are in here, I want my code to work. So I don't want it to be very specific code. I want it to be general code that'll walk through any list. Okay? Well, certainly when they click next, we want to increment our index. We want to change index from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, right? So I'm going to change my index, and I'm going to grab a set and then a get, and then I'll just type in a plus and get my plus block here. So I want to change my index to its current value plus 1. Okay, so when the next button's clicked, change this variable from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, whatever. Okay, finally, I also need to change the image file. Okay, so I'm going to go to image 1, and I want to change its picture property. And what I want to stick in as the picture property is I want to select one of these guys. And in fact, I want to select the indexed item. So not the first, not the second, not the third, but whatever the value of this variable is, I want to select that one. So I'm going to go over to lists, grab the select list item block. Okay, my list, of course, is the list of image files, and my index is going to be the variable index. Okay, so the first time I click next, I should change index to 2, and then I should grab the second picture, which is Golden Gate Bridge. And then third time, index will change to 3, and I should grab Alcatraz. Okay, I've got my phone. You know, it's projecting onto the screen here. So I'm going to click next, and I just touched next, and the picture should change to Golden Gate Bridge. Good. I'm going to touch next again, and it should change to the third picture. And you know, I got something wrong. So I expected Alcatraz to come up here. Let's make sure that this guy is spelled exactly the same as my media file. And as you can see, it's not. I got this lowercase JPEG here and uppercase JPEG here. So let's just change this guy. And I think we should be good. So if I change him to JPEG, okay, I think my code should work now. I'm going to go back to the designer because I want to restart my test. Okay, and what I'm going to do to restart is just change any thing here. So I'll just change the button font size to 15. So any change I make in the designer is going to cause the app to kind of restart. So it should show me my first picture. So back in my blocks, and I'm going to go and grab my phone again and click next. So I just touched next, and should show the bridge, and then now it should show Alcatraz. Okay, cool. Now, what do you think is going to happen if I click next again? Well, it's not going to be good. I click next, and you're going to see an error. Select list item. I'm trying to get the number 4 of a list of just link 3. So I've only got 3 things